In a quiet village where time moves slowly, there lived an old man named Min. Every morning, before the sun had fully risen, he would sit by a small wooden table near the window. The light would fall gently across the same spot, illuminating an old tin box he had kept for decades. Inside that box were letters, not many, just a few, all written in the same careful handwriting, all addressed to the same person, but none of them were ever sent. Min was not always this quiet. Long ago, he had been a young man who spoke quickly, laughed loudly, and believed that life would wait for him. There was a girl back then. Her name was Lan. She lived just across the narrow dirt road, in a house shaded by a large mango tree. Every afternoon, she would sit outside, peeling fruit or washing vegetables, while Min found reasons to walk past her gate. They never said much to each other, but they didn't need to. Some days, it was just a glance. Other days, a short question about the weather, and sometimes a shared silence that felt more meaningful than words. Min had always planned to tell her how he felt, but not today. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow turned into next week. Next week turned into another season. And then one day, Lan was gone. Her family had arranged for her to move to the city. There was no goodbye, no letter, no promise, just an empty space where she used to sit. For a long time, Min continued to walk past that house. At first, he hoped she might return. Then, he simply didn't know how to stop. Years passed. The mango tree grew taller. The paint on the wooden gate faded. New people moved in. And Min grew old. One evening, many years later, he sat down at his table and wrote his first letter. He wrote about the road. They shared about the afternoons that now felt like another lifetime, about the things he never said. When he finished, he folded the paper carefully and placed it inside the tin box. He told himself it was too late, but the next morning he wrote another and another. Each letter carried the weight of all the words he had once held back. Each one was a conversation that never happened. Over time, writing became his way of remembering, of holding on, of speaking to someone who might never hear him. He never asked where she was. He never tried to send them, because somewhere deep down, Min understood the letters were not meant to reach her. They were meant to reach the version of himself who had once been too afraid to speak. Now, in the quiet mornings, he still opens the tin box. He reads them slowly, one by one. Outside, the village wakes, as it always does, the same narrow road, the same soft light. But inside that small room, time moves differently. The letters remain unsent, but no longer unheard.